Am I just now noticing this? Or did someone put this on here? How have I not noticed that? Alrighty, on to the mass airflow sensor. My hands are so greasy. Probably should have seen that one coming. I like how there's the remnants of my attempt to secure my air filter. Why did I not take that off? I don't know. Whoops. Okay, so this is the last thing I can think of aside from a vacuum leak, which again, really hope is not the case. So I'm off to try and find a vacuum leak, which means spraying starter fluid into my engine bay. Let's hope I don't need this. If I do, let's hope it's not expired. If you hear me yelling it's expired, just, I don't know, grab the hose.
Okay, yeah. You mean the one right by you?
Unless the flames are too big, then you might just want to run, you know. Whatever works. Whatever tickles your fancy at the time. Gotta say how you're gonna play with fire. Safety first. That was a lot more effective than I was expecting. Never used starter fluid for that before. I think I have a new favorite. It's fun. That's the house is. I don't know. To my phone with this. Yeah. Good thing I have a second can somewhere. So if you're gonna try and find a vacuum leak without using a smoke machine, use propane. It's way safer than starter fluid. But that being said, this is what I have, so here we go. I'm gonna do my best to not actually set anything on fire and not ignite this for any reason whatsoever. Had my fun. Time to actually be productive. Yeah, I definitely used way more of this when I was playing around with the fire than intended. Also, starter fluid just doesn't actually work that well for finding vacuum leaks. If you're spraying an actual liquid, you have to get it pretty much right on wherever the vacuum leak may be, and it doesn't really spread very well. It just kind of just sprays and evaporates. Whereas propane is just kind of disperses more. So you can get in the general area of the leak and it'll suck in and easier. So use propane. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the smoke machine. They're not that expensive. So hopefully I'm gonna finally track down the vacuum leak, if there is a vacuum leak. So if you can't tell by this whole whatever this situation is,
What are you playing, peekaboo?
some time has passed since I last worked on this. I had to trip out to Montana, then life got busy, but we're back and things have escalated a wee bit. It's developed a fun new issue of randomly lurching very aggressively as I'm driving. Feels like it's just getting way too much air suddenly and then going back to normal, which could be the idle air control valve opening when it's not supposed to. So what am I doing? Why am I always... So I'm really hoping that I managed to buy the world's crappiest idle air control valve and it has just completely gone bad, and that when I replace it, everything will be better. If it's not the idler control valve, then I have a severe problem to track down. I love Project Cover. I'm gonna try and get the idler control valve off of the throttle body without taking the throttle body off of the intake. So this is gonna be interesting, especially because I can't tell what kind of hardware is that thing, doing this. Is attaching the... I should be a sign language interpreter. I'm great at this. Is attaching the idler control valve to the throttle body. I can't tell if it's an Allen or if it's Phillips or Starbit or what. Oh, that's not what I thought just happened. Okay, I literally just finished editing the video where I dropped this like 20 times down in there, so I'm trying to be smarter. Whew. That's a piece of this. What I assumed happened. That didn't actually hurt that bad. I just thought it hit my funny bone for a second, so I kind of just like went into fetal position. I thought that happened, but no. This thing actually for once stayed all the way together. Nice. Oh yeah, that's not good stuff. Why is this tab always so freaking... Okay. No. I don't feel like that was my fault, if I'm being honest. I don't feel like I hit that very hard. I can't even like find signs of broken plastic really. Okay, I'm just gonna set this aside and forget about this for now. I'm probably just gonna end up duct taping it to drive to work tonight. Nice. Really nice. Well, if nothing else, this thing keeps me on my toes. Why do I feel like these are all going to be Phillips heads and they're all going to be like mostly stripped? Positivity. Oh, this is not going to be easy to do without taking off the throttle body. Maybe that's why I didn't do that the first time around. So excited. I'm probably not going to leave this in, especially because my face was... Don't go back. If you can't tell, I still don't have a tripod. I'm still using 3 coolers and 2 little cases underneath my toolbox. That's not the smartest thing I've done, but made my point. See, now I'm gonna have to keep that in because apparently I've just turned this into a showcase of how much of a dumbass I am. Okay, so they are Phillips, which means it'll be a lot harder to get something. Well, actually. See how long it takes before I drop this down in there. No. I was really hoping it was gonna be an Allen. Because then it'd be so much easier to reach. And just and you whoop, and then boop. I'm on just a whole nother level of weirdness today. It's just honestly concerning more than anything. Not that this would necessarily be less work in any way, shape, or form, but it would mean less dry time. No dry time. I can take off the top of the intake. Why does that feel like such a bad idea as I'm saying it? Probably because I'm coming up with stupid ideas just to avoid doing what I should do and just like work on this when I have time and take off. That thing. I just really don't feel like taking off the throttle body right now because I'm not sure I have a heat gun here. I also really just don't want to clean all the gasket maker, old gasket maker off. So this ain't really working. I just can't really get it onto the head of the screw and keep it upright before I start turning with this. With this, I don't want to strip this. I don't want to strip the screw out. I don't want to strip the screw out by trying to turn this with the bit sideways. I might actually be able to get to the back too with this though. If I take these lines off, I forgot those are full of coolant. Yeah, if I take those lines off, I might be able to get to the back too because there's actually a pretty good valley between the fuel rail back here and then the side of the valve cover. So I could potentially fit this thing down in there. So it definitely won't work in the front too, but I have an idea. Is it genius? Is it stupid? We're about to find out. Just looking at the intake, the now partially broken mass airflow sensor. You know, it was a joke earlier when I was crying about the project car things, but I'm starting to feel that a little bit, a little crying on the inside, because I may do all of this and find out that it wasn't the mass airflow sensor or the idle air control valve causing this new problem. Okay, game time. Let's see if I can take off the intake and replace the idle air control valve, get it all buttoned back up, and find a solution for my mass airflow sensor in roughly an hour and a half. I'm rooting for me. I believe in myself. That's a lie. I mean, I am still rooting for myself. This just doesn't feel remotely realistic. Aha! Probably should have taken some of these off first. But oh well. We're here now. Oh. Focus. Now. Your mother is not a nice lady. Oh. Ow. That hurt. Ah. That was one of the dumber things I've done in a while. It's still attached to the throttle body, so. Please ignore the duct tape. It was a feeble attempt to see if I could patch the vacuum leak without actually buying a new idle air control valve when I first found it. I was never there. Ah. I don't know why I did that. I did that like I had something really important to say and announce. But I was just standing up. Thought there was something on my shoulder there. I'm kind of cracked out on caffeine right now, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna blame being weird on that. Is this stable? No, not at all. Let's think things through, maybe. Just maybe. An idea, an option you can try out for once in your life. Oh, wow, that is so bad. I'm starting to have some flashbacks to thinking something along the lines of that is a problem for later Ian. And later Ian does not appreciate it. So this little magnet sits on top of this to rotate. I'm gonna try and stop dropping stuff. To rotate this little valve, and at idle it's open, when you're driving it closes. This is basically what keeps your car idling and controls, in theory, how much air it's getting at idle. So anyways, this feels a little sticky. It feels like it's meeting some resistance as it's coming around, so good sign, hopefully, that this is the problem. Okay, I am running out of time. Clearly, feeling very urgent right now. Let's get this done. What am I doing? Why? Just, dude, focus for once in your life. Okay. Oh! I was just at Ace Hardware. I should have picked something up to deal with this. But I completely forgot. This felt like a more pressing issue. Stay out of the way of the camera. Very careful. Please. Okay, good enough. So, got a new one. It's an Allen. Oh. I don't have enough active brain cells today to focus on working efficiently and like filming effectively, so. What the heck is this? I don't have time to worry about it, whatever. Okay. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Focus. Okay, I'm gonna go find a zip tie. This may just be the first time in my life that I feel like a zip tie is overkill for what I'm doing. But, yeah, this is the smallest one I can find. Oopsie. Well, guess I'm not using audio anymore. Really just gonna hope for the best here. This is less than ideal. Actually. Dang it, I thought he was done. Where the heck did that thing even frickin' go? We'll deal with that in a second. Gosh dang. You know what I really need in life? I need a little tray that I can put stuff on right next to where I'm working. Because clearly, I am never going to learn my lesson about just haphazardly doing crap like that. Haphazardly just throwing crap all over the engine and hoping it stays there and doesn't frickin' fall. Still have to find that damn flint. Okay, what was I just saying? Literally 2 seconds ago. Be smarter, for once, please. I'm probably gonna have to break this off when I take it back to return it. But hey, at least I have footage if I need it. Woo! That was a big old breath of super glue. Wow. Where the heck did this thing go? It's shiny. It shouldn't be that hard to find. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Sitting in the shroud for the radiator fan. You know, just for good measure, I bought this literally for these kinds of purposes. I kind of hope the camera can't see this. Might help. Again, I don't learn. Apparently. I just super glued that. I'm gonna... Oh, break, please, just break. That's what I'm saying. I don't like this. I feel like I'm gonna break this again. Come on. There we go. Now for the moment that literally no one but me has been waiting for. I really hope this worked.
Hey, maybe don't get your hopes up.
Got worse. It got significantly worse. Whatever. So I was thinking about it in the shower, and I realized something. This is not exactly my smartest moment here, but whoops. Between all this crap, how I don't have more vacuum leaks, I really don't understand. But we'll see if this does it. That's not all was up. That was not at all what I was expecting. Okay. So. Why do I keep walking so freaking close to the camera? That's just weird. It's uncomfortable. No one wants to see my face that close.